Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Karu, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm super hyped to make this video because making YouTube has kind of been something that's been in the back of my brain for a while, and I'm super excited. I honestly didn't think I'd be doing YouTube again because if you didn't know, I actually this was a Minecraft channel before, and I was completely set on just abandoning it because I was super done with doing these Minecraft videos, and I just wanted to disconnect myself from the past. But I realized that why leave the channel behind, I have 29 subs, and I know there's super awesome people who are sub to me, and I don't want to leave that behind. Even if I get a million subs, which I probably wouldn't, like would it be the same, those original 29 people that were there when I was still doing Minecraft? Because you guys really are awesome, and even the people who aren't subscribed to me right now, you're awesome for just watching the video and taking the time to just listen to me. And the reason why I say I'm surprised I'm doing YouTube was because honestly this wasn't something I was planning. It's been in the back of my brain, but the reason I'm making this video in the first place is because a couple hours ago I was in a situation where I genuinely thought that I would die. I was in the emergency because I had some of the worst pain I've ever experienced, and I guess I was kind of overreacting with the death thing because it ended up being pretty tame in terms of long-term health. But, in the moment, it really is just terrifying thinking about oh, this could be it. And I think in that moment I did a lot of reflection about who I was as a person, and the things I had and the things I'd be leaving behind. And it's super sad thinking about it. But then I really just thought to myself, when you're gone, and people talk about you, like it happens sometimes, but people often don't really talk about your material possessions you had in life. It's you don't really look back on a person and be like, dude, they were a super awesome millionaire. Oh, dude, his he had the nicest car ever, and oh, his house was so massive. People just don't do that. What you're really remembered for is the things you did to help other people. And I guess money could be a way to do that. But in general, people are gonna be like, dude, he was such a great person. Oh, he was such a funny guy, and he really lit up the day sometimes. And that's kind of the person I aspire to be. So I think by doing this YouTube channel, I'm able to expand that range to a greater audience. Um, so I guess for what type of channel I want this to be, I'm done with Minecraft. Just gaming in general, I feel like making those videos aren't really that fun. I just like playing the video games nowadays. Maybe I'll stream them, but videos, no way. I have some ambitious projects that I might never get to just because I'm too busy to be animating and composing the music for these videos, or even just writing a script. Making scripts is hard. I'm not the best writer. I think I'm just gonna straight up just turn on the camera and talk. I think it's a good skill because being a better communicator is something that ends up helping you in the long run. This is probably my 10th attempt because I did end up using way too much oh, you oh, stuff like that, just filler. Um, but I'm getting off track. So pretty much, this is more or less a philosophy channel with some elements of I just want to express some creativity and I just want to share about my life. That's what I want to get out of this channel. Of course, YouTube is a two-sided transaction in a way because you have the content creator and you also have like the guy watching the content, you know? So what I want you all to get out of this channel is just I hope that whatever I talk about in terms of like my life, I really hope that it could provide a different perspective on life, because I'd like to believe that a lot of the experiences I've had in my life are pretty common with other people in my generation. Um, because for a good amount of my life, I was like chronically online, and like I was like super like awkward, socially anxious, and in a way, I still kind of am. But and I'm not trying to say like, oh, you should like fix yourself and like like do this, do that, and like you'll be like way better. Everyone has like there's more than one path to the top of the mountain, so that's kind of something that you have to figure out on your own. But it's just I want to be in a position where my videos are beneficial to the world, and I feel like I really want to make a good difference to people's lives by making these videos. So yeah, you're probably gonna see a lot of philosophy, a lot of just like talking about life. I'm trying my best to be a better storyteller because I really think that stories are the best way to drive the message home. I don't want to like reveal my whole life because at the end of the day, this is still like the wide open web. So I think a lot of the stories I'll tell will like have themes of what I've experienced in my life, but with more like elements that maybe aren't so related to me. Yeah, kind of just more like Jack and Jill went up the hill, stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. But yeah, I mean, I'm super excited to see where this channel is going. Um, I'm not really that good with a camera, so please be patient. I will get better, I promise. So, yeah, for the time being, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching the full like 7 minutes of this video because I know I am yapping a lot, but hopefully I'll be able to condense that information more in the future. So yeah, thank you for watching and have a good one.